Today I will be discussing the results of a dissertation by Sterling 2024. It's a qualitative study to examine how mandated professional learning community impact teachers' collaboration in schools. This study was specific to Mapleberry Public School, where the researcher worked for over 10 years. So today I will be looking at the introduction, the research questions, the methodology, the results, and the conclusion. The topic for this study is the importance of teacher autonomy, a program evaluation on a mandated professional learning community in an international school. The problem is that teachers teaching in isolation. They are in charge, when teachers teach in isolation, they are in charge of their own classroom. And this stifles creativity, collaboration, and is an obstacle for growth and development. There is also a lack of meaningful collaboration among teachers in PLCs, which is needed to improve the teacher's instructional practice and engagement and to build trust. Mandated professional learning communities should help schools to develop a collaborative culture. PLC, which was introduced at Mapleberry Public School as a mean to support accreditation performance standard, is stifling and lack creativity. Teachers believe that PLC is a waste of time. It is inappropriate and it lacks focus, and there is no literature to support its success. So the purpose of this study is to understand how PLC are implemented and whether they are functioning as intended. Literature does not identify and promote methods of implementation and doom it as a failure. So the discussions should be based on best practices, support teachers' methods and strategies in the classroom. So the research question is, what are the standpoints and experience of teachers in a mandated PLC in an international school? In addition, there are 3 focus questions. What, if anything, is working well in this mandated PLC? What challenges, if any, are teachers facing? What suggestions and recommendations teachers have to improve the quality, relevance, and usefulness of the PLC? This fact-finding single-issue qualitative study investigated several levels of unit, resulted in an embedded case study design. It recognizes evidence based on exercise to help teachers build appropriate skills and to support pupils in the classroom. The first question. In this study, the teachers were able to design a universal screening tool to support pupils' needs in ELA. This tool was used to monitor pupils' progress and establish baseline of students across grades. And it was implemented at the beginning, the middle, and the ending of the school year. So it was successful. The second question focused on the challenges teachers are facing and the challenges with the PLC. And the teachers believe that it is not properly implemented because it is done in a top-down method and it does not cater to teachers' need. But 100% of the teachers believe that this could work and it could benefit teachers and it could help impact their growth and development. 75% of the teachers believe that it failed to meet their needs. So there are different recommendations, and these recommendations are at different levels. You have recommendations at the PLC, the school, and the district level. At the PLC level, the teachers believe that they should share the agenda beforehand, and they should adhere to the time constraint. It should be more task-oriented. At the school level, the timing is inappropriate. It should be done early in the morning, not until late in the evening. And there should be clear guidelines and expectations. There should be some form of autonomy. Teachers should have autonomy in selecting the focus area. At the district level, they feel that the district should be a little more supportive. There should be clear guidelines. They should consider teachers as professionals that need some kind of help. Well, for the methodology, Sterling focused on a combination of objective-based and improvement-focused models. Mapleberry High School introduced PLC 6 years ago to encourage cooperation and collaboration and to support best practice. Effective PLC will encourage student learning, teamwork, and help to create a collaborative culture. To collect reliable data, Sterling conducted 2 semi-structured interviews that lasted 15 minutes each in the teacher's classroom. There were 4 journal entries that focused on teachers' collaboration during PLC. And the researcher also used a program document which can be found online to share during PLC meetings. And Sterling believed that effective PLC will minimize resentment, remove any form of marginalization and biasness, and promote academic success. Sterling also believed that it will support collaboration and teamwork, and many of the researchers also support that idea. Researchers also believe that forcing teachers to participate in mandated PLC will stifle creativity and is a form of demotivation. So there are lots of issues with PLC in school because teachers are refusing to attend because they think it's a waste of time and it's non-productive and it's not in their best interest because it lacks autonomy, and teachers need to be more involved. So there are some strengths associated with PLCs, and they say it can improve teachers' instructional practice, boost collaboration, opportunities to share best practices, success, and to build meaningful relationships. Sterling used convenient sampling to identify 4 teachers to take part in this study. There were 2 males and 5 females. She divided the teachers into 2 teams. Team A had 3 teachers with above 13 years of teaching experience, 1 male, 2 females. Team B had 4 teachers, 1 male, 3 females. And these teachers had a range of between 4 to 48 years of teaching experiences. So Sterling used Lumivero qualitative software and Vivo 12 to organize and break down data. They used content analysis with open-ended coding process to identify patterns and trends. And the data was coded according to research questions to facilitate breaking down extensive data into smaller, manageable segments to enable further coding and analysis. So the result indicated that there was improved teachers' instructional practice and performances, and it boosts collaborative culture. It boosts a collaborative culture. There was appropriate scheduling, and it encouraged meaningful collaboration and classroom activities. There were instructional practice and pedagogies. It built interpersonal relationship. There was more sharing, building, more trusting. The teachers were able to learn from one another and more engaging and collaboration. Teachers felt more included. During this study, the researcher was able to gather in-depth information about the teachers' collaboration during PLC. And the researcher understood the challenges the teachers were facing because the teachers need to feel more included. They need time to think. And they believe that the PLC should be done earlier during the day and not after school. And it should focus on their needs and their challenges. So there are limitations to this study. The sample size is too small. The convenient sampling symbolizes a miniature section of the population. The evaluation is irrelevant to the entire population, and the results may not accurately represent the wider population and may not duplicate similar results. So at the PLC level, there is need to be more effective and task-oriented opportunities for teachers. At the school level, there should be clear guidance and expectations. There should be teachers' autonomy, their influence, their voice, their purpose, and their timing is crucial. And there should be practical strategies to support teachers. There should be protocol in place, and it should support the structure. teachers need to be a part of establishing these SMART goals. They also need to acknowledge teachers' improvement, their collaborative cultures, and to recognize their personal growth and professional growth. Well, for future research, it is important to implement both qualitative and quantitative methods and to use larger study in multiple schools and diverse settings to gather larger data to examine trends, patterns, and variation over time. So thank you very much. This qualitative single subject case study design was designed and implemented by Sterling 2024, and it's an interesting study that focuses on teachers' professional learning committees during school time. Thank you